Hello everybody and welcome back to Drakir Gaming at the Pokemon Fire Red No Capture Challenge. Gonna get past this old man here. He's gonna give us some advice that 99% of you guys already know: how to catch a Pokemon. And he's got a little itty Weedle. Almost wish we didn't have to go through this tutorial since we're doing a no capture challenge. We won't be using anything that he's going to teach us. And we got a new item called the Teachy TV that I never really care to use. Just teaches him more stuff like he was teaching you. And it does it with more of the same style of educational programming, as they call it. Let's see if we can get at least one encounter in here. It's a Rattata. Of course, it's a very low Rattata. Shall we? Surely. Again, the name of the game is always grinding. Even when you're on your way to a place that you don't want to have that many levels gained for beforehand. And the Magikarps, if any have Magikarps, I don't think they usually do. They only have Splash. Sometimes they'll have Tackle. Have to be pretty high as a Magikarp to get Tackle. Alright, as I said before, we're not going to go to the Pokemon Center before we go to Brock. What's in here? Nothing really. I think this guy wants to trade. I don't care for trades. We're not going to do trades in this challenge. And I wouldn't do trades anyway. You can buy repels at this mark. Can we buy ethers? That's what I want to know. Because I want to not visit the Pokemon Center at all if I can help it. No ethers. Well, isn't that useless? What can we sell? I want to keep that antidote. Let's sell a Pokeball. And we do not have anything else to sell, so you know, I think we're just going to come back after we beat Brock. Because we'll have mucha moolah. I like how they changed the way the gyms look in the new versions of these games. I wonder if they could have just, you know, made the fights a little bit tougher, because here you go with the first gym battle. No matter where you are with your starter choice, you're going to have an advantage over the first gym battle. Just because Squirtle, water type, obviously stronger than rock. Bulbasaur, grass type, obviously stronger than rock. Charizard, fire type, not really any advantages over rock. But you're almost guaranteed to get to level 10 and before you even get to Pewter City. And anybody with half a brain and one eyebrow will definitely go on to level 13 before hitting Brock and get the Metal Claw. I mean, they just made this game easier by doing that. But for me, that just means that I'll have a lot easier time getting through this challenge. Which it may not seem so now, but later on it will be challenging. Especially against Misty. In particular, I think Misty will definitely be the one to beat. There goes the sand attack. I knew he was going to pull it out eventually. Yes, yes, everybody knows what light years is. I mean, after elementary school at least. Funny thing, everybody calls the speed of light a constant, yet in laboratory tests, people have increased and decreased and even stopped light dead in its tracks. They increased and decreased light's speed of travel, its apparent speed of travel, and its actual speed of travel. Of course, that's a controlled experiment. But it just simply shows that, given the right circumstances, light does not necessarily always move at the same speed forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. For instance, those who study black holes, they say they study black holes. It's almost impossible to study something that's not really tenable to visit and observe, because as soon as you get close to one, it would eat whatever camera you're using. Don't get it critical. Now he just has to not use Rock Tomb one time, and then I can get all the way back up to full, and then I can finish him off in maybe 2 more moves. Oh no, Bind. Can I still move when I got Bind? If I can, we'll use Ember. Yeah, we can move. For not very effective, it sure did a lot. And we're just going to fish along with Scratch, no need to waste any other move. So anyway, as I said, the people who, quote, study black holes, they say that light is pulled into a black hole and that therefore light, even though it has no mass, is attracted by gravity. We also know, because of the way that we've studied things here on Earth and from experiments, that light can be affected by heat, even though light can also produce heat. So it certainly can't be said, even though everybody says it, that light is a constant light speed. So I don't know why people use the light year as though it were an actual measurement, but I suppose they could say it's a standard, simply because they understand what it means, even if the actual speed of light is not a constant. The measurement they have used, since they have begun using it, that, at least, has not changed. Unless you consider the fact that the Earth is slowly slowing down. And by this fact, it actually distorts our interpretation of what time is, and therefore distorts our interpretation of what speed is. Excuse my nerding out. That's pardon and excuse at the same time. Come on, turn around. I did not touch you. You turned around and you walked toward me. Hashtag fake rape scandal. That went around in the early 2000s though, didn't it? Fake rape scandals everywhere. Do not use Sing on me. There's one thing Jigglypuffs and Clefairies love to use. It is Sing. That was actually the most annoying thing in the anime for me, is that stupid Jigglypuff would show up every episode or two and put the whole gang to sleep and then draw on their face. Don't you know that your own move does that before you use it? I don't care if you want people to stay awake. It simply can't happen. You should understand this because you are a Pokemon. But then that raises the question, did it use the attack Sing, or was it just singing? And if that's the case, that it was just singing and it did the same thing as an attack, does that mean that every time Pikachu eats its food, that it's technically using Bite? A move that it can never learn? That's an interesting conundrum. I pretty much remember from the old red version where most of the items are in this Mount Moon. Hopefully they're all in the same place in this game. Looks like I will have enough moves to get through both of these guys. Can we one-shot? Yes, we can. And one shot again. It ain't easy being OP, but it is fun. They're both yours. Well, you know, I didn't really care about them until you said something. Now I want them both. Tell you what, we'll split them 50-50. You can have the one you want for money, I'll take the one I want. You can Pokemon out of it. I don't understand how a slime like Grimer can use the move Harden. Doesn't seem to fit. Of course, it's hard to see how Metal Claw can slash through a pile of slime. Or why using Ember on a pile of slime doesn't catch it on fire. There's a lot of things that do not logic in this game. For instance, this guy's got fumes sticking out of him every which way. Ember should have set him on fire too. And here we go with the Voltorb. Go ahead and use Ember. And one shot. Oh, I'm so close to that next level. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave it right here. Please let me know in the comments of this video and the last holes on the previous video, not this one, which fossil should I get, the dome fossil for Kabuto or the helix fossil for Ammonite. Till then, good night guys, and God bless.